Hello everybody, today I have a semi-special video for you. Right now I am on my Falugeis, short for Falugeis, if that's proper, you know. A little while ago I found out that I can solo bosses with it, or at least the Wastelands boss. Honestly, it was a pain. The mob phase almost killed me, but you can hit the boss without it hitting you, so that's basically the only reason why I'm able to beat it, considering how bad the mobs get. But let me just show you. Pardon my knuckle cracking, but yeah. Alright, I'm supposed to get in here. Oops. Let me just do that before I get smacked. Oh no. Well, I'm actually gonna have to get smacked for him to not evade. Ow. There we go. Easy. Luckily, this is easy. This is another event exclusive dragon, but I was just going through a little while ago. I was just going through some of the dragons that I'm working towards selling, and figured out that hey, this one works. Fun fact: the Zin, the rarest dragon from prehistoric, does not work. Sadly. I think there was another one that I tested that didn't work. I'll have to go check my dragon list in a minute. Oh hey, I'm not getting hit that much. Never mind, never mind. Ow. You know what? That's okay, as long as you keep them, you know, moving around and not hitting you constantly. Like, that's kind of happening to me a little bit. Which means you gotta move around a little constantly. Oh, good lord. Alright. This is pain. They really need to fix this. Well. That's probably not gonna happen, so I'm assuming that it isn't, which is why I'm making these videos to hopefully help everyone who, you know, sees them to learn these methods and utilize them before, you know, they're patched, if it ever comes to that. You know? Because I don't find it to be an exploit, because it really should be easier to solo bosses so that it's more like more gameplay. So there's more gameplay for solo players, you know? That's easier to be a solo player. Because I really believe in solo playing co-op games and PvP games. And honestly, to me, it seems like they're really gearing towards the PvP gameplay style, even though they removed PvP except for, you know, implementing duels again. By removing PvP, I mean they made it so that there aren't PvP maps, like everything except Origins and Grasslands used to be PvP, like a year ago or so. But yeah, you also have to get hit, like, at least once in the final stage before you can hit the boss safely again. Sorry for the bit of a rant that I'm doing, but they kind of, like, the way eggs spawned and how getting eggs around the maps used to work was it was all client side, meaning that the eggs that appeared in nests didn't, like, they didn't just show up for everybody. They could show up just for you, and people weren't able to, like, steal eggs from you because of that. But now that they changed them to harvest nodes, they can very easily be taken away before you have the chance, which is why people say or call it stealing, when technically none of the eggs on the map and none of the nests on any maps belong to you or belong to anyone. They belong to you know, the devs and all that. So for example, you know, people like to nest camp. Well, too bad, because that honestly is not really good unless, like, it's not a good method to get a bunch of eggs or to get any eggs unless there's cooperation with, like, everyone at all the nests or something, or at least if there's enough people in the map where there's multiple people at a single nest, then you need to at least cooperate with the other people at the nest that you are at, because if you don't cooperate and, like, and by cooperate I mean, like, agree to take turns or whatever, then then you'll just end up fighting over it and getting frustrated, and everyone will just get mad at whoever takes an egg when it's not their turn, and you can get bashed for that. So, I highly recommend, like, having a party full of people and communicating with them or something, or at least just communicating with them if at all possible, because once they add PvP to the maps again, if they do, which I believe they are, because they said that they were just temporarily removing it. You can fact check that if you want. Uh, it's gonna be even worse than it is now. Okay, yeah, the thing that I tried earlier was the Zin, and funny story, I really should have recorded it because when I first got in the boss fight, I was stuck to the ceiling. Oh, it shows concept. Oh, I didn't know you could. It did the credits for that. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try Skriffei next. This is one that I got gifted or something. I traded with someone for it, I think. Or I got it for free. I don't remember, but a long time ago I did test it and it didn't work, but that was only because I had only tested it once, and it was with the method that I use with Rockerus in the previous video, which is also the same method that I recommend for using Venids and Alatura, which are like the main soloing boss soloing dragons, which is why Alatura is so overpriced in my opinion. That's probably why, I'm not sure. It's because it's small enough to not get hit by the mobs during the mob phase when you're in the sky. Oh! Okay, that may have been loud, sorry. Oh, hold up. I can hit it a bit, but it has... There we go. Okay. You know what? Let me just... this might fail, but that's okay, because I don't mind uploading long videos of footage of me soloing bosses with a bunch of dragons, because at least then, the proof of win or lose against bosses solo with that type of dragon is confirmed. I'm gonna probably redo Zin after I do everything else I have, I guess, that I haven't done yet. Oh, good lord. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna just face tank it because this isn't working very well right now. At least I still have 2 lives, because if I didn't, that would not be good. I would definitely not win. Oh, nope, they're hitting me. It's probably because I'm in the middle of the... We'll find out in a second. I'm gonna try flying up. I may retry, but I'm kind of lazy. I'm not gonna go in the air for this one, because at least I'm small enough where they don't always hit me when they spawn immediately, so I can just kind of go in circles here and try and kill them all. Yeah, if you stay like right in the boss, you don't get hit as much with the Skriffei, so that's good. Or Skriffei, as I like to call it sometimes. Or Skriff. Oof. Okay, yeah, no, I may actually... yeah. It would have worked, if I had not been hit by the mobs like at all and still had a full 2 lives, because it's gonna take about 2 lives to kill the boss, depending, because I don't think I can consistently stay just out of range of its attacks while running in circles again, to avoid getting face tanked by the boss. You can't really face tank the boss, so yeah, it's also kind of bad to do the mobs, or at least kill the last mob right under the boss, because then the boss will hit you immediately, and it could be the stunning hit, and that is not good. Speaking of which, I'm probably gonna die. Oh no, I didn't get hit. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to apologize for my camera setting being set to follow in the previous video. I do not know how it changed to that, and or why. Also, it looks like this will work, but it's very hard. By very hard, I mean it will probably take some practice. Because I've been doing this a long time, and by this in a long time, I mean I've been soloing bosses a long time, but only recently. Ow! Yep, I'm dead. If I still had my other if I still had 2 lives, I would be okay. I'm probably dead in a second. Ooh, good lord. They need to just get rid of those chains in this corner, because I did not see that coming. Nope. Death. I guess a little tip is try and time when the boss is gonna do its ramming attack and move a little bit further away than normal when he's going to, so that he definitely misses. But try not to move far enough away where he'll reset back into the middle of the map and evade, because that's when you may have to get hit. There we go. Hey, nice. And I leveled up, so I got all my health back. Okay, so that works. You just have to be very careful, as I guess you could see. Alright, I'm so glad that I got the Skriffei to work, because I really love them. Now that I hatched one a while ago, back in Christmas. In Christmas, yep, that's English. During Christmas, I hatched one. I think I hatched it default colors, but then I went and changed them. So, oh my god, I can't find it. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it's got. Oh wait, no, these are the colors that it hatched with. I think it came with double shell, and I gave it neon at some point. I think I actually used multiple material shuffles or something. I don't know. We'll see. Now I can max rank him up later. You know what I mean? Max level him. This is my oldest dragon that I actually still own. My best friend gave her to me, and it was originally a male. And I've used a lot of potions on her, and I want to get her to full mutations and breed her with Lord of Gay, because I want to just mess around with the breeding max mutations to see if you can actually get max mutation babies, which I think I kind of doubt, but at least that way maybe they'll get like 4 mutt kids, and you know, you only have to use one mutt pot to get full mutt on them or something. I don't know. Also, to explain the name and why I kept it, it's that I got her back when by Summers. Sorry, I got her back when like before the new UI and everything. So like, I guess before the start of the recode. I don't know. Supposedly there's been 2 recodes so far, but it was back when there was like a stat bar page or whatever, and I just added up the numbers of the stat percentages, and so in total she had a -4 total stat boost and had attack mutation, meaning that she had like attack, like I think 10% extra attack damage. I don't think it applies anymore, but she also, except now she has the feisty personality. Oh no, that's not person. Well, it says, oh, it says it is her personality. Okay, I thought. Oh, I was thinking of the fierce mood. Okay, well, I wonder if that stacks. I'll have to. Aw, the gay. I mean, the pride flare isn't compatible. They really need to make a tail and body one at least, because I really want that gay shit. Anyways, let's try to test this. Oh boy. Oh god, I hope it didn't pick up on my Spotify just now. That's gonna be great. Ooh, hoo hoo, that's really close. Ow. Oh, good lord, yeah, no, I cannot. I have to face tank it. Oof. Oh, I keep trying to. I love its roar. Anyways, Aw. Yeah, as if you can grow anymore. You've been elder for like a year. I don't know, maybe I can get it to work. Nope. I don't know, I just like going fast. Boing. Well, at least I don't hit the ceiling anymore. Where? Oh, looks like they're not immediately hitting me when they spawn. That's a very good sign. I might be able to completely avoid getting hit by the mobs during this. And that's going to be fantastic, because then I'll be able to face tank the boss in the final stage, and that will mean that this will be a success. Oh, ow. Jeez. Yeah, Alright, well. Oh, I just realized that part of the reason why I'm talking a lot more in this video than the last one is because I may or may not have forgotten to take my meds the past 48 hours, and that's not good. It's not like I'm on anything for my ADHD right now, but it affects anxiety, and I think I talk more when I am anxious, even if I don't realize what's causing my anxiety, you know? Yikes, yeah, I may not actually get this because of the mobs slapping me too much. Like, hello, that's uncalled for, boy. I think this dragon used to be called LJ, which is abbreviation for Lockjaw, because I have an OC named Lockjaw, and she's like a badass lizard dragon thing. She's a species of dragon that I've honestly been off and on designing to try and, like, I don't know, like to try and sell on DeviantArt or something, which I have no posts on DeviantArt, by the way, so I'm not linking to it until I post stuff. Okay, yep, this is, aww. Well, it was close. I'm gonna keep trying to, ooh, it might be a bit too late for me to run around in circles to try and hit it. Owie. I do not believe, oh, never mind, you can hit it a little, ow. Yeah, no, you would have to be able to time it perfectly every single time to be able to beat it on a Dexyn. You would have to be able to, like, and by time it perfectly, I mean you have to time how you, like how often, wow, English, how often the boss, does its ram attack, so that you don't get hit by it and get stunned, like stun locked and then murdered. You gotta be really careful with that. I think I failed with the tiger, but I'm gonna try it again. I'm mostly just trying to fill the wait time between boss fights with, like, I guess, fun facts or something about me and the game or the games that I play. But it's probably best to stick to the game that I'm actually, recording, as opposed to any other games that I play. So I'm gonna try and do that. I forgot to grow this boy. Oops. Has become bored. You know what? That doesn't matter. It doesn't slow down growth speed, so I don't care. Just kidding. That's bad. I guess bad parenting, am I right? Oh my god, I need to drink water. I may have gotten water on the mic, but you know what? We're okay. I hope that didn't ear rape anyone. I'm sorry if it did. And then sleepy immediately after I... That's so cute. Lizard. Sleepy lizard. My heart. Oh my god. I love Agricos. Honestly, they're one of my favorites. I'm just not a big fan of their hands, and their points to their feet anyways. But like, I don't know. Like, it's one of those dragons I want a full mutt of. Anything that I don't want a full mutt of, I usually just actually get rid of, because if I don't like how it looks as a full mutt, then I'm not going to really spend my time with it. Which honestly includes my bun. Oh yeah. Someone really needs to start a petition to change the Aranga's Roar from being a Kiwin roar from Creatures of Sonaria, so that it doesn't freaking sound like a Kiwi. Listen to this. It's a Kiwi, change my mind. Also, yes, this is the colors that it and the element that it came with, and I'm not changing it at all, except, making it full mutt. I may change it more than that, because I want it to be worth a lot, so I can trade it for something else, for something that I want. And I just realized that the tiger's roar is the boss's roar, so that's great. Talk about a slightly overused, noticeably overused sound. That's okay. Oh my god, it is. Yep, it's the same sound. Okay, I know, this isn't gonna work either, but I'm gonna try. Like, the best I could, the least I can do is to try for you guys, because at least that way you'll be able to see for yourselves if it works without having to do it yourself. It would probably be best for me to just to fast forward this stuff when I'm done recording, but I probably won't be doing that, since sometimes it's best to see it in real time, so that you know what to do in real time. Okay, this might work. There's still a chance, guys. There's still a chance. Because it seems like the hitbox for the tiger might be smaller than Dexyn, which would make sense, I think. I haven't size compared them, and I'll do that afterwards if I remember, which I may not, to be honest, knowing me. But it would make sense because the tiger has fluff, and it's less chunky around the middle, so if it does have a smaller hitbox, which it probably does, then that would explain why I'm not being hit as much as my Dexyn was. And that's nice, because that means that I might be able to beat this with the tiger if I keep being as careful as I am. Also, yes, you do have to pretty much either try and hit everything in your path when you're spinning, or like aim at one or two things at a time. So whenever you come around, you hit something, but like it's best to try and hit everything, I guess. which means double spinning, aka spinning but also spinning your mouse, or whatever, you know what I mean, like aiming your fire so that it hits as you spin around firing. Although I usually just, you know, do this. It really depends on the situation, I think. Heck yeah. Ooh, boy. This is... I think I can face tank it with 2 lives, because that's usually what you end up with, is, like, at least 1.5, and you can face tank at the last stage. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna work. This is cool. Alright. I'm glad that I figured out another thing that can work. If it does. Of course. Dirty. In the middle of it. Alright. That's okay. Honestly, I haven't had this dragon out in a long time. Like, a month. I don't know. Last time I used the dragon was to co-hatch with someone, and hey, look at that, it worked, guys. Oh yeah. And luckily, tigers are not that hard to get. Although I've heard horror stories of people hatching like 50 eggs and still not hatching one, which is very depressing. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I was gonna size compare. E. Let me. Oh, it's even it's shorter than the Dexyn too. Okay, yeah, that explains it. I suppose it does appear to have a smaller hitbox, even just in appearance. By the way, I've tested like all of these dragons with the regular method that I used on the Rockerus before, and they don't work with that method, but I'm going to try it with the method of, you know, running around trying to kill the mobs without getting hit. You know, revisiting things can be almost tragic for some reason. I mean, yeah. Revisiting things can be helpful, and insightful in general, because sometimes if you, like, I don't know, like, you know, those art memes or whatever, the things where artists, like, redraw something years later, it's like that, even if you're revisiting doing something, like if you're just retrying something, sometimes you'll succeed when you didn't before, and that's why it's important to try and try again. So just, I guess, never forget that when you have the chance to retry something that you like to do or would like to do, that you should probably retry. Especially in video games, I guess, if you really are passionate about the video game. I almost brought Gay Shark into this again. Oh boy. Yeah, it doesn't always default to the dragon that you have equipped, so that sucks, but you know what? That's okay, because we can make it work. Ooh, good lord. Yikes, I'm slow. Okay, I guess I'm gonna face tank it because I don't seem to be able to dodge. And I don't blame you because, Long Boy, I don't know, frickin' Chonker. Also, I named this dragon after another OC of mine and colored him that way, so very old OC that I basically haven't drawn or anything, so that's great. But you know what? Worth it because I love the name, at least. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, this may not work because I'm getting hit a lot. Yeah, if I lose any more health, I'm... yeah. Yep. This ain't working. Nope. Not me wanting to leave and then come back, that's just gonna break the stream, so I'm good. It's worth a try. I suppose the important thing about these fails that I have recorded, the important thing to mention about them is that if you end up getting below half of your second life during the mob phase, you're not going to win if you're soloing, unless you can hit the boss without the boss hitting you in the final stage, which hopefully you can do and did in the first stage, but I just hope that nobody gets beat up by the mobs as much as I do, because yeah, yikes. Also, this dragon is the Geoteryx, in case you didn't know. I really should be saying that whenever I pull them out, to be honest, and it's a seasoned dragon now. It used to be an accessory dragon. By seasoned dragon, I mean it, oh, I think I'm hitting it without it. Ooh, I'm doing it. I might be able to do this. Just have to... Yeah, this is doable. I just had a bad start. I don't know why. It was probably because I didn't have the running start. Ooh. Oh yeah, so if okay, it's doable if you can keep it up, is what I have to say about that one. Okay, what I was saying was, I got the Geo from the Dragon Pass a while ago, which, I think cost either 350 or 450 Robux. If it would let me click it again, I would show you. By the way, I don't recommend ever skipping levels unless you like missed half the month worth of missions, and you're which is literally how long it would take to reach level 10. If you do the math, it takes like 3 weeks. Actually, it might take 3 weeks, or at least 3 weeks worth of weekly missions, and like at least 1 or 2 weeks of daily missions. But I'll have to do the math again later. But don't skip levels unless, one, you can afford it and it's worth your time, or two, you know, you can, well, obviously you would have to be able to afford it if you're missing like that last level or two on the last day, which I've done like once. I think I did that for the Alatura. But yeah, I'm not going to redo it with my Geo because I don't feel like doing it over and over again until I, you know, get it right, because that might take too long. So yeah. I might have to split this into, you know, multiple videos, but I don't know. Oh my god, I miss this dragon. Apparently, the Lepilon used to be breedable, but that was before I started playing, so I'm not sure if that's even true. My friend just said that, so they may have been thinking of the... I don't have a dragon for that. It's a ocean dragon, the Leviathan. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Oh boy, I'm gonna get smacked. Yep, there we go. Yeah, my dragon's head doesn't turn. Okay, so you're going the wrong way. What? Ow. This is not working. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So, I was gonna mention this in the middle of the end of the other boss fight, but if you dodge the bites and then you get hit by a ram attack, you take the damage of the bites and the ram attack in one hit, and it sucks. Man, does it suck. Also, hey, oh look, a miracle, I actually was able to dodge. If I could just dodge these dang minions. Alright. Ow. Ow. My ass. It's okay. Oh boy. I'm being very optimistic with these boss battles, to be honest. Which is why I'm even redoing any of them that failed in the past, is to confirm for you guys, since I really believe in sharing helpful information, you know. Yikes, I forgot I named this one Yikes! Oh, jeez. I may have forgotten to mention this, but this is a accessory slash seasoned dragon, and it's called Lepilon. Or, you know, people probably call it Butterfly, or Leppy, or Lep. I don't know. Yeah. Honestly, I need to learn to shut up sometimes, and you probably agree with me on that. Oh, look. Pessimism. Yay. Anyways, heck. I'm probably gonna start streaming some of the other games, and I may not stream art for a while because I've been using a Galaxy tablet for drawing, because I really didn't like using my actual art drawing tablet that much anymore, and I was like, you know, I'm tired of this. Let me just get this whenever I can, and I was able to get it for like my 21st birthday or something. I don't know. I got access to, you know, stocks. Ow. Screams. The dragon screamed. Oh my god, it's so gay. Sorry. Oh no. I kind of want to try and get a legendary color pot for once, because I never have before. The only reason I have one legendary color is because I not gonna lie, the only reason I have Lord of Gay, I renamed it from Crayola, which was the name it came with, and I finally decided to change it. I've only ever changed the secondary color, which I'm going to keep actually changing. Hey, that looks good. Oh god. I got it in a trade for, I think, a growth potion or something. It was either a growth potion or a breeding cooldown potion. But I just realized that I have 4 of the growth potions and 2 breeding cooldown potions, and I have stuff that's actually worth something right now. Yes, I am stockpiling those to trade, for hopefully Volkumos, or Volk for short, because that was a dragon that I could not afford Robux or actual money-wise at the time to unlock, because I missed one day. I was like an hour late or something to getting on because I was sick, and I was pissed. And I'm still kind of pissed. I also really want a Vaydreki, I think it's called, which is the first season dragon, because, you know, I wasn't actually active in this game at the time. Sadly. Man, do I regret it. Like, I think I got on to start playing again when it came out, and then I didn't really play at all during it. Don't mind this name, because I named him Daddy because I started breeding Radidons, and Radidons are also known as the Father Dragon. Oh, and the only reason I actually still have Lunaris on him is because you can't see it in his eyes, and I never really use him for anything except breeding. He's like my favorite dragon. I really can't wait for the Robodon and that whole Galaxy event. I'm gonna definitely record during that. I think. At least if there's like anything that that I think requires guidance or whatever, like advice. I don't know yet, so I may not. So either I'm gonna record during the event, or I'm just not gonna record at all until the event's over, because I would be too busy doing the event to record. But hey, I don't know. We'll have to see. Because I can't wait for that event. Heck yeah! I don't. That sounds sarcastic. I'm sorry. Oh no. Yeah, no, that's not working. Because the physics of the head. Ya boy ain't working. Jeez. Gay time? Yep, it's gay time. Yeah, this whole month is gay time. Then again, I am gay, so. And that's just putting it into the simplest of terms, I suppose. I don't know. Honestly, my gender and sexuality are like. I don't know. You can just generalize it. You can generalize them both to just queer, because given the fact that my gender identity is gender queer, then and the definition of gay is being attracted. I think the definition of gay off the top of my head, because if it means strictly homosexual, then the word homosexual means same sex, being attracted to the same sex, and it's kind of hard to be attracted to the same sex when you're genderqueer. I kind of interchange the term genderqueer, non-binary, and bigender, because I do kind of associate myself with all three of those, but it kind of changes, so it's a little bit fluid, I suppose, but I don't look too into it because I'm lazy and I just prefer a simple term queer, so, by the way, it's not an insult unless you take it as it anymore, because of the fact that the LGBTQ plus community has taken back the term queer and is actively using it in identity terms. Where the heck is that? There's a mob hidden somewhere. Ooh, what the heck was that? I stuck running, sucker. Oh no. Oh boy. I don't mind my character probably looking completely different than the previous video, because I felt like becoming extra gay for the season. I'm floating. Okay. Jeez. I am not used to recording, and that's pretty obvious. Oh yeah, if you couldn't tell already, this is also unscripted. I try to, um, like talk in recordings as if I'm talking to my friends or whatever. Although occasionally I slip up and I kind of have, social anxiety. But rambling helps to avoid that, because it's a kind of distraction in its own way. And hey, if you have bad social anxiety like I do sometimes, actually no, I definitely do, not just sometimes. I guess I recommend pretending like you're talking to a friend or something. If you have friends. If you don't have friends, then I don't know what to tell you. Because I don't have many friends, honestly. Even though sometimes I seem like the kind of person who would have a lot of friends, I only have, like, a tight-knit group of close friends who really know me, and then acquaintances that I just call friends because of either the fact that they're called friends on the platforms that I met them, due to the system naming or whatever, like, friends list, that thing, that kind of thing. And because the word acquaintance, I honestly don't know how to spell it off the top of my head most of the time. Like right now, I don't know how to spell it, and it's a lot longer than calling someone a friend, or a bro, or a sis, or whatever. I honestly, if you, wow, English. I like to call everyone bro or bruh. I just say bruh as a general term sometimes, because that's how it's used in the first place. I'm gonna laugh so hard if I fail with Stym because I was able to beat it with Stym before. It's gonna be hilarious if I fail. But yeah, hey, if you, I'll still call you friend even if we're not close friends. Oh, jeez. Because I know that it's the nice thing to do. Oh, jeez. Wait, there we, no, no, new, okay. Ow, my ass. Ah, yes, light profanity. It's okay. It's an anatomical word. Technically, well, so's a lot of things, but those anatomical terms are definitely not allowed in kids' games. I think you can actually say ass in Roblox. I'll have to check. Ooh, at least he evaded in time before I got bashed into the wall. Good lord. There's slight violence in my speech sometimes like that. Don't worry about it. I have issues. I think that everyone has issues, to be honest, because the world itself has issues, and there's no way to avoid issues completely. Which is funny. I was going to say, I don't recommend avoiding your issues, your personal issues, but then there's me trying my best to, like, always avoid them. Distractions everywhere, aka video games, like, every day. But that's pretty much one of my only ways to cope, and so no matter how unhealthy, it's still very good. And I think it is healthy. Video games are healthy. There have been recent studies that show that kids that play video games a lot actually get a higher IQ, not a lower IQ like a lot of people were saying when I was a kid. But or actually no, it may not have been IQ related. I think it's related to eye-hand coordination because you definitely improve your eye-hand coordination depending on video games that you're playing. If you're just playing a clicker game, not really, I guess. Not as much as a FPS game, a first-person shooter is what that stands for, unless it's like frames per second FPS. Frames per second FPS is something that I usually am referring to, not first-person shooters. I don't really play those. Although I play third-person shooter called Warframe, and I will be streaming that soon. TM. Because that was the first game I got where I got told that I should be a streamer at the very least because I know a lot, like a lot, about that game because I've been playing it for years, like longer than this game, and just I don't know. I had a lot of anxiety about it, and and I still kind of have a lot of anxiety about this, but I'm doing it anyway because it's helping. I don't know, it kind of helps me feel better, you know, to get info out to people in turn for hopefully improving overall player base experience in a video game. Because I guess pun intended, the toxicity, considering the map that I'm in, the toxicity of the community in this game can get really heated. Like, things can get really heated in this game when people are trying to get eggs or just harvesting things in general. I've never seen people argue over a harvest node for like fruit or whatever, but they definitely argue over eggs. I don't blame them because it's a pain. If you don't have a private server, like I have access to a private server for the time being, but it's only through a friend at the moment. Oh wow, I'm gonna die. Goodbye. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna run out of time before I die. Unless I decide to yeet myself, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Yeah. If I had figured out this nice, sweet spot of turning and hitting okay, yeet, 2 seconds, exits. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna conclude the video for now because I feel like it's been way too long and I don't want to risk it not being uploadable, you know? I will continue in another video with this. Oh god, my eyes. Yeah, have a good day, have a great day, everyone, and I apologize for not having an outro in the last video, but it was because my, was talking to me at the end, so I cut it out because I couldn't figure out how to just mute the audio without muting the audio of the whole video, and I did not want to do that, because I've never used, I forgot the name of the program that I use, but yeah, for editing, but I'm probably not going to actually edit this. I'm going to replay it and, you know, see if I need to. You know what I mean, I guess. I'm going to watch it before uploading it because that's the smart thing to do. So yeah, have a great day and see you next time.